Growing up, you were taught certain things that no one ever told you do not apply as an adult. And you were taught rules to keep you safe as a child.
Well, like both ways across the road. Yeah,
stuff like that. And one of the rules you were taught is never talk to a stranger.
Yeah.
Now, that's a scripted tape that goes around in everybody's head.
Yeah.
It's never told, it stops. So when you become a grown-up, there's that don't talk to strangers script going through your head.
Yeah.
You then were taught that it's rude to interrupt. Don't interrupt busy people.
Yeah.
Yeah? So now you get a job in sales and you're told, phone this busy, important person, interrupt them, and they're a stranger.
Yeah, so you've been conditioned.
You've got these conditions that are saying don't do it. And this is why grown-ups they could talk to someone at the pub because there's a social setting, but something about the phone, and then they get on the phone and already in their head they've self-sabotaged.
Yeah.
They're going to be rude. I hate receiving prospecting calls, ergo everyone else hates receiving prospecting calls. They hope they don't answer. When they do answer, they're shocked. They're caught off guard. Their nerves kick in.
Yeah.
This person can be a bit rude. Well, what do you want?
Yeah.
That's the critical parent talking to their child. The moment they start answering, a child takes over. If you close your eyes in any sales office and just listen to the phone calls, you'd think you're in a room full of children.
Yeah.
If you just listen to it. Swap the voices for children's voices. There is no grown-ups making calls.
Yeah.
And this is they're phoning an adult.
Yeah.
And they act like a child. And it's breaking that. And it can be done, but you need a process that takes the child out of it.
Yeah.
And that's what I help people do. But again, it's a process. It's not it's not a technique. It's not a give me $2.99 and I'll fix it for you like that.
But some salespeople, some sales trainers say some simple stuff like, "Oh, just stand up when you call him, so you're above the prospect, and smile before you dial." All that kind of like wishy-washy bullshit.
All of these things help, but it's what's going on in between your ears.
Yeah, of course.
And so when people see my call, when I make that cold call, people say, "Oh yeah, I can copy that." I'm sure you could, but it's what you don't see that actually makes it work.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that whenever the guy asked me a question, I didn't feel I had to answer it.
Yeah.
And I was able to flick it back and got him talking. When he said to me, "So what is it that you do?" That's normally when salespeople begin to vomit.
Yeah.
I just said, "Well, if I told you I help companies fix these problems, what would you say?" He said, "I'd be interested." See, I didn't even have to say anything.
Yeah.
But I know I don't have to answer a question because the other thing you were taught to do as a kid is you have to answer a question when asked. I know I don't. I've turned that script off.
Yeah.
So that's why people can't make and that's why entrepreneurs struggle.
Yeah.
They're passionate about what they do, and they think it's like the field of dreams. Build it and they will come.
Yeah.
Doesn't work like that.
No, 100% doesn't.
Your business is like your baby. It's the most beautiful, special thing in the world to you. To everyone, it's just another fucking baby.
Do you know what you say my old business was like a foster child? Because we had it, and the full intention was to get rid of it after 2.5 years anyway.
See, that I like. That's good. That's a nice analogy.
Yeah,
like
so that's why people say, it must have been
sad
sad to lose your baby. It was like, no, thank fuck for that.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll steal that.